So here I am. My quarantine is finally over, and I'm allowed back out onto the streets. And as you can see, actually, pretty decent amount of activity, at least on this street, but still very much being controlled and regulated. This tent here is harboring some quarantine officials who are taking the temperature, I guess, of the residents of this apartment building every time they come and go. And I was just in this convenience store getting a snack a second ago, and the clerk actually took my temperature before she let me shop for food. So there is signs of life out here, but still very much under control. I was surprised. This is a very popular convenience store in China, and usually when you go in there, it's full of ice cream and chips and, just snack food. But when I went in there today, I was surprised to see that it was actually full of much more staple foods, bread, noodles, actual meals that people might want to eat. So, as I've been walking through the streets, I've noticed two types of businesses that are open, of the ones that are. It's mainly shops that sell food and other basic living supplies, as well as some restaurants that are open, but it's only for delivery, only for takeaways, and shops that have some sort of pharmaceutical or medical supply, like pharmacies, of course, and places that sell glasses and things like that. There are a few others. I noticed one cell phone store, and even one hair salon, interestingly enough, as well as a couple of mechanic shops. So they're out there, definitely. And now I am in what's known as European City. It is one of the larger shopping plazas. It's not really a shopping center, it's more like a shopping plaza in the city. And I'm about to go into Walmart, which was one of the few markets that was open during the peak of the infection. So this should be interesting. I'm curious to see what's going to be inside. I suspect I'll have to get my temperature taken still before I go in. So we'll see. So I was able to make it past the temperature check, and market's honestly not as busy as I thought it would be. Pretty well stocked. I mean, people were telling me that the stores were running out of food by midday, but most of the store is pretty well stocked. The imported food section, however, as you can see, has been pretty well ransacked. So I guess I'll have to make do with non-imported foods for the time being.